Welcome and thank you for joining us today. We all know that sometimes it's the small things that make the biggest impact in our daily workflows. That's why today's webinar, It's the Little Things, is about the powerful yet subtle features in R2 that can help you and your team work faster, smarter, and more efficiently. It helps that these solutions come at no additional cost to you as they're included in our periodic R2 version releases. The selected features I'm presenting today are designed to make your day-to-day tasks simpler, reduce errors, and improve your overall productivity. By the end of this webinar, I hope that you'll have a deeper understanding of how to leverage the little things in R2 to make your operations run more smoothly and free up time for more important priorities. Over the course of this session, we'll explore several key enhancements designed to streamline your operations and make everyday tasks more seamless. Viewing last selected results from the order search screen. Save time by easily returning to previous searches and results. Predictive searches for customer and vendor lookups. Speed your search with intuitive auto-suggested results as you type. Prompting for suggested items upon selecting a primary item. Boost your order taking efficiency and sales by quickly adding relevant complementary items to orders. Storing active web links. Access important web resources directly within R2, keeping everything you need at your fingertips. Setting employee preferences from the R2 Launchpad. Empower your team to customize their experience, increasing employee satisfaction. If you're like me, you perform the same repetitive tasks without even realizing it. Let me give you an example using the order search screen here. During the course of the day, you probably work on the same 5 or so orders. How many times do you return to the order search screen and type in that customer order number? It may not take that much time, but during the course of the day, you may look up the same 5 orders 10 or even 20 times as you bounce between the jobs. This is why I wanted to share this gem with you called Recent Edits. From the order search screen, this little button here, remember it's the little things, it's called Recent Edits. Upon clicking this button, R2 will return the orders you most recently searched and opened. While the feature is called Recent Edits, you need only open an order for it to register that as an edit, and R2 will recall that order when using this feature. The list of orders is displayed based on when I opened each order. Let's do a quick example here. I'll open this order down here. And then I'll just close it. That's enough to register as an edit. So now when I hit the Recent Edits button, that order appears at the top of my list. Now let me navigate away from the order search screen to the main account screen. R2 veterans will know that I can enter a customer name into the company field, and R2 will attempt to find a match. If R2 finds more than one contact for the same company, or even if it finds multiple matches on the company name, you'll be taken to a separate customer search screen to select the record you want. But check this out. If I type at least 3 characters into the company field, R2 will prompt me using the new predictive search feature. Note how it shows me all contacts for the company in question, allowing me to quickly select one without having to move away from this screen. I can also search for contacts. By typing in the name Sean, it's brought up 3 different companies that have that contact. Predictive search is a great new feature that's currently coded to work for customer and vendor searches, as well as contacts. All right, now I'm going to show you a little bit about suggested items and how they can help you more efficiently book orders. This feature requires a little setup, so ask your R2 administrator to enable this in your configuration module. In my configuration module, on the General page, this checkbox right here is called Show Suggested Items on Adding Item to Order. The label says it all. Check this box if you want R2 to show you suggested items upon adding a primary item to an order. Let's exit. If you're turning this on for the first time, make sure you save on the way out. Now let's look at the item setup. Let me start at any inventory or item search list and find an item. Edit the item and click on the Suggest Items button in the left-hand button stack. Here's a list of items I've added to this ETC zoom light. Simply click Add or Delete to add or remove suggested items from this list, and click Close when done. Now let's come to the good part where I bring it together. I'll start in an order. I've got an order created here already. Let me jump into that. And the first thing I'll do is go to my item search list and look for that same light. And when I tag this light, whether I'm double-clicking on it or selecting more than one quantity, R2 is going to prompt me for suggested items that are behind that. If I don't have suggested items set up, it's not going to prompt me. It's not going to show me anything. But if I do have something there, it's going to show me this window, give me the different items in here that I could add to the order as well. Simply typing a quantity or double-clicking on the lines will turn them blue, which means that they, as well as this main light, will be added to the order in total. Before I navigate away from the order, let me show you the next little thing you may find rather helpful: the ability to store web links. Previously, R2 would store web links as plain text, essentially disabling the hyperlink that is inherent within them. Now you can add web links that can be clicked to take you directly to the website in question. Web links are stored behind the Comments window, along with comments and attachments. I'll use the main order comments up here as an example. Upon opening the Comments window, you'll see three options: comments, attachments, and web links. From the Web Links tab, I've added two links that you can see are active. Simply hold the Control key down, click on the link to launch it. It is important to note that R2 will only allow you to store secure websites. In other words, the web links must be HTTPS, else R2 will not save the link. And finally, let me show you how to edit your own profile information and preferences. Normally, changing any details for an employee record requires an R2 administrator. Here I am back at the R2 Launchpad to take a look. There's a button right here above my name. Clicking that reveals some of my personal info and personal preferences. While you can't change your R2 employee ID, you can change your name, correct your email address and display name. Your home or mobile phone number can be updated here as well. Changing the date and or time preferences only affects how R2 presents that information to you. And if you prefer to use R2 in a different supported language, you can update that preference down at the bottom. When you're finished, don't forget to click the check mark at the top left of your window to save changes. Thank you all for joining.